What's up, guys? Welcome back to Malledam. I know it's been a while, but I'm finally back in Amsterdam and I can make some more videos. I'm having trouble getting this save to load. I think I have too many mods, so bits and pieces of it are always a bit buggy when I load it. But today we're going to be doing something very different to what we've been doing. As you can see, there's a completely new railway line. This railway line, which stops at Malledam Let on this little side track here, runs under the highway, across this water. As you can see, it's a little diesel train on a single line track, across these rivers and lakes, and into the new area, which is called Maratiel. So, Maratiel is going to be the hub of our farming area, but today we're going to be doing as much as we physically can to cram everything, all sorts of farming into our city. So right now we have this little railway line which just runs back and forth between Malledam Let and Maratiel. We're going to have at least 2 more stops on it, with little towns for the farming areas, and also the sprinter to the Bedrijventerrein has been extended. As you can see, it's leading to a couple problems with the tracks, so what we're going to do right now is widen them a bit so the trains can get past one another. Yeah, here we go. Because it is very important that these trains can get past one another. Because I don't really want to change this station, so instead they're going to have to wait for one another. Yes, so now we have a full new railway line upon which we can build our farming area. So what are we going to do? We have this freight area here as well, which is right now empty, but this is going to be the industrial hub for our farming area. That's what we're going to squash in between here and here, a sort of an extension of what is already here, which is the Bedrijventerrein, which is full of industry. We're going to make a big version of that over here, right in front of the station. On the other side, we'll have a little village. As you might expect from a little Dutch village, we'll have a proper old Dutch town. Going to assume that this side is the side which was only for the road, so we're going to run a road along here as well, but it's a slow road so the train is faster. We'll have a town maybe here or maybe here, and then another town nearer to Malledam Let. And in between there's going to be great swathes of farming, so this is going to take quite a long time. I have a couple hours to do this, so I think I'll crack on. I do need more housing, so I might stick maybe 1 or 2 large tower blocks near one of the railway stations, just to allow for some more housing. That's how they do it in the Netherlands. You have a tiny little station in a village and there's just a tower block next to it, so that's what we'll see. I'll get to work and I'll show you guys the result as soon as I can. Alright guys, I think I will end it there for today. I'm going to take you through a quick discussion of what we've changed so far. It's not as big as it will be. It will get bigger. The idea is that basically our farming area will grow sort of modularly over time. We can just stick bits onto it as we need them. Unfortunately, as I started this, the greatest need in the city is in fact housing. So I had to stick a couple of tower blocks in Maratiel, which is our new town. So now we're on the train, bending down round towards Maratiel. Apologies for the frame rate. That is sort of something you get with this game. So this is the bedrijventerrein. This was the original end of the railway line. And there is a train waiting for us. Basically, what was the original end of the railway line is now a stop along the way. I think I'll probably need to make this a two-sided stop in the future, because frankly, the train's getting stuck facing each other like this constantly. It's not really acceptable. Right now I can deal with it, but I think eventually I'll have to change it into a two-sided stop, which is a shame because it is quite a cute little hideaway almost. So we're now on the connecting arch to Maratiel, which is the end of the line for the electrified area. Quite fast, as you can see. Good to get people on the train if it's fast. I got plenty of freight rail into this area, as you might see in a sec. There is 3 small freight stations on the right for all the freight that will be coming from the farming area, to try and reduce how much waste of the roads there is. Like, I don't want all of the trucks to just go onto the road and basically clog them up. So instead I'm hoping to get most of them to run over here and deposit at the cargo station, and then railway trains like this one, which is not very full, can take it away, and once they are through Massa, they can get onto the main railway line over here, like this one is, look, and crack on with their day. So, Maratiel, we have a large amount of farms along here. That's basically the long and the short of our operation here. Is the cattle. Cattle are very common in the Netherlands, of course. Let's take a look on the truck. Here we are, we're on the truck. As you can see, lots and lots of cows all walking around. Quite a few trucks, but it's not too busy on the dirt roads, which is a good thing. Over here we also have cattle, small cattle things. They need workers. I'm still running low on people, so I think in the next episode, before we continue with this, I'll have to stick more giant housing blocks at the one end of the train line, maybe down here. There's lots of space around here, and it is where the train ends after all. Is there anyone using the train? No one using the train. Okay, so I think need to maybe make working up here a bit more attractive. I don't know how much use the other train gets. Few people on it, not that many. This train, yeah, also just a few people on it. So that's something we'll have to focus on in the next episode. I have added the real station name, as you can see here. So adding a little bit of extra realism on it by having the station name not only on the building, but also on the platforms. So here we are. When you're standing here, you know exactly where you are. Yeah, other than that, very simple Dutch village. I tried to throw it together as quickly as possible. Generic EU pack houses, they're from the European pack. No hospital yet, might have a clinic later. I was considering also putting a retirement home in this area, but maybe I'll put that down here. I've also built this this train station for the next episode. I'll stick a village over here on this side. Also allows the trains to pass here halfway across the bridge if they need to, but as far as I'm aware, they'll never need to. They always pass in this area here, if there's 2 trains at least. Yes, and of course the Netherlands is famous for having an infinite amount of greenhouses. So I've got a few here, but my goal is to basically fill this entire area up on this side of the railway line with warehouses and greenhouses, which I think will look quite realistic when we're done, really. Okay, that's it. As you can see, there's both trains in at the same time, so, and yet nobody has transferred onto this train, so I really need to get some extra usage. Oh, I left the fan on for this, so I am really... It's really warm here at the moment, so you might get a bit of background noise there. Right, I will leave you finally with a quick... Can I see if I can get a quick drive through the fields? Where is this one going? Going to a small... Ah, yes. Right. We'll hop on this track. Oh, right. Of course, facing the city, the frame rate is awful. Right. Let's go the other way if we can. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.